We met David on the internet. My wife had emailed him about some properties when we were looking for something with acreage down in Naples, moving from New York to get out of the cold. And I remember David was the first one to respond in minutes. He sent an email back to my wife, and as soon as we scheduled our first trip, we came down and met him, and really took the time to show us properties we were interested in and what we were looking for. So it was nice to meet somebody who knew the area and could point us in the right direction of where we wanted to live, and was willing to match up our needs with what we were looking for. The house we're in now was turned down from the bank a few times. David was very persistent about continually to try to get them to get the offer. And I don't know, I've lost track of the amount of times that we kept going back to the bank, having it rejected. But David, I mean, was so persistent, and just kept telling us to hang in there. And eventually they took it at the price we wanted, at a great deal. Never had to raise the price on it. Never did he say, if we offer more, we could get this. So really just stayed persistent. It was always what we wanted and what we were looking for. Once the sale was done, David was the one who watched the house when we were still living in New York. I always felt comfortable that he was popping in, taking a look at it. Oftentimes would send us pictures to kind of let us know everything was all right. He's also been someone, since we didn't know anyone, and even recently, last week, when I needed work done, David was able to, come up with people that he trusts to have work done, whether it was electrical work, HVAC work. And I always knew that if we needed something done, not knowing anyone in the area, I can always reach out to David, and he could, find the right person and somebody that we could trust. And if he didn't know, he could find out for us. So that goes a long way, especially when you move to an area for the first time. Is when you have a problem with your house, and who do you trust? Who do you go to? So having somebody locally who's been through it, who's been able to find these people and worked with them in the past, it's a nice comfort level that you can rely on somebody who's going to point you in the right direction. We've met a lot of friends, especially in our dog training community. We have tons of friends, tons of clients, even some friends who've kind of moved down. And we recommend David to everybody.